Hello, I am back with another video with some Japanese Digimon cards here. And it's been a while since I've made a video, but I have been, slowly purchasing some things. Nothing I really wanted to make a video on yet, but I did get a big chunk of mail locally from a seller here in London. It is, what's the date? I think it's June 25th, and it's about 36 degrees, which is pretty crazy. I've got the fan going in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but when I moved here, I didn't think it would get this hot in the summertime, and we've still got quite a few months left to go. Hopefully, it doesn't stay this hot for the whole time. But anyway, I went on Card Market and I bought a bunch of cards from one seller. They've kind of put them in groups in sleeves here, and they're nothing expensive. I think 2 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent card max. I think it's a lot of Koki arts. I'm not completely abandoning my previous project of going through and opening booster boxes, but I did want to collect. I wanted to get a lot of the arts I really liked first out of the way, and then maybe kind of go back and revisit the booster releases and just like highlight the cards I really like. I did buy one single card from a separate seller, and it is an English card. It is this Hercules Kabuterimon, and the reason I bought an English card, it's taped up, I'll have to open it later, but so I do have my starter deck binder where I'm going through and getting all the variations of all the starter deck cards. This is actually an English exclusive art. So this ST4, I think it's Giga Green 13 here, ST4-13 is an English exclusive art by Ishibashi. Is that how I say that? Yes, looks like Ishibashi Yosuke. I really love this one. It is, vaguely shiny. It's probably just because, it's got like the top loader plus a penny sleeve here. I'll take it out later and put it in my binder. But it's pretty cool. I didn't realize that there were that many. I have a few other promo cards that are like English exclusives, but I didn't realize something from a starter deck would have been. It's not the only one, but it's the only one I was gonna get at the moment. So I thought maybe I'm gonna go through some of these and see how far I get. Try not to blab too much, but check out some of the cool arts. That was very nice of them. They kind of packed the back and the front so they wouldn't get damaged. However, it kind of makes it tighter in the card. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anything on the back of this one? What is this? Digimon Ghost Game promotional material. So I can see the first one. I said I said there are a lot of Koki arts. There are a few that aren't Koki arts, and I went through the seller just by like booster releases. So I got a bunch of BT5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't go too far. I think I maybe went to 8 or 10. I got this Skull. I believe it's Skull Marimon. Yes. Very, very cool art. Crazy. It's another one of these Digimon that's just like basically a person. Crazy abs, obliques, pecs, and flaming skull head. I love it. Also from BT8, this Patamon. I do like, I love the colors, especially on a blue card, like a blue colored card. It goes very well. Blue, yellow, got the Angemon there. This Patamon looks very marshmallowy. I'm a big fan. I'm going to try and keep all the BT8s together, 7s together, 6 together. And I did get the Angemon as well, so they go together. You can see here. Angemon and Patamon. He's so big here, and then maybe he like deflates. He's not so crazy inflated. Koki's just, one of the best. I think probably a lot of people who play, but also the very few people who collect Digimon cards probably have Koki collections. Here we go, BT8. Scorpiomon with little Syakomon and a Crabmon in the corner. Very cool. So I guess he's an ultimate level. This would maybe be their pre-evolution. I like that. There's a I want to make a binder page. There's a lot of like blue or just like marine Digimon that Koki kind of illustrates across all the different sets. So maybe I'll put that aside in like a blue section. Oh my gosh, I think I ordered like 50 cards from this person and it only came out to $5 or something like that. Oh, here's a promo for Digimon Seekers. That is the web novel. You can see Pulsemon, Dorumon, Lugamon, and Ryudamon with some of their characters. I do want to pick up these like alt arts that have the character and their partner. They look pretty nice. Anything on the back? It's like a memory gauge. And what about this one? Also Digimon Seekers. So we got, okay, not Koki, but Porose, one of the I think they're illustration contest winner. Galgamon. I do like the Galmon line. Very cool. Much better than the other blue fighting dog from another certain monster catching franchise. This one, in my opinion, is much cooler. Let's see. I did get the Galmon as well. And I got Tesla Jellymon here. Kenji Watanabe. That's another like collection I would like to have. Just like all the cards he is illustrated. Good thing some of them are like 2 cents. You got Gamamon in the back and Goromon. I finished watching the English dub that was released here in the UK. I enjoyed it. It was just kind of fun to have in the background while I was cooking dinner. So Kenji Watanabe. I'll leave that there. Lalamon, Koki. I do love how, I don't know, just so like with the Patamon, there's such a sense of depth and mass, but also like fluffiness and chubbiness with the shading and the grading and the, just like slightly darker tips of the little petals. Very much looks like a real life succulent, cactus kind of plant. Very cool. So that's BT13, but also just random Koki stuff. And also from BT13, the Kenji Watanabe, Simbari, and Goromon. I can't recall if this is from a scene from the show. I don't remember him fighting all these people, the Bakemon. But they got the 2 of them, and I'm pretty sure I realized like maybe days after ordering, for some reason just popped in my mind that I forgot to get the Betel Gamamon that's also done by Kenji Watanabe, but it's a 2-cent card, so I can pick it up in another order. Okay, next pack here. How many are there? There's quite a few packs, but that's okay. Vital Bracelet, Digimon Adventure 2020 advertisement. Yeah, same stuff here. Oh my gosh, okay, so there's too many good artists. I love Kenji Watanabe, I love Koki, Porose is really nice. Not all the cards I like by Porose, but most of them. I freaking love Yamuratsu. They have 2 styles, which is similar to, maybe if I'm thinking of Pokemon cards like Kizuki, Sumiyoshi Kizuki, I think it's a full name, who has like multiple styles. Like, one of them is like a totally lineless, and the other one is like really thick black lines that look like they were done by crayon and filled in. And Yamuratsu has also 2 distinct styles. This one I like more. This is what I would say like is the Lisa Frank style. If there's anyone in the 90s watching this, you know what Lisa Frank is. And if you don't know the name, you've seen it for sure. It's like when girls in the 90s and probably 80s, have a pencil case or a binder or something, and it has like a zebra, but the stripes are all rainbow, or like a leopard that's like neon pink with like blue and green spots. It was like really colorful, but also had lots of black and white highlights. And I find Yamuratsu, I would love to know if they were inspired by Lisa Frank. I think it's like undeniable. You can kind of see, it's almost like there's an illustration and a glaze put on top of it. And they have a lot of color. It's really distinct. You can even see like the gradient green to blue here in like the little sleeping ZZZs. And I don't know. It really, really screams Lisa Frank. You can go look it up and you will see that this person has adopted that style. So I also want to kind of do a little side Yamaretsu collection. Okay, Kenji Watanabe Garurumon. This is from BT15. I think it's BT14 and 15 that go together. Animal Coliseum and possibly Exceed Apocalypse, something like that. One of them has a they're adventure themed, and one of them has Agumon line, and the other one has Gabumon line. So Kenji over here. There's another Yamaretsu. You can see tons of color, tons and tons of color. Even in the eye, you can see yellow, orange, red, the blue, purple, the turquoise blue, the mosaic on the ground. It's just really well done. It really pops off the page. It's so 90s. I can't really describe it as anything else. And it's very cute. It's super cute. This little Devimon with his, I don't know, injection attack. That's not pleasant, but you know, a little sticking his tongue out. It is quite cute. And here's another Koki card, BT5. So that's the Battle of Omega, Omni, whichever one. And I think there's quite a few sets, like over BT5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Koki will have 1 or 2 cards per set that are depicting scenes from the original Digimon world. So this is a scene from the Digimon World PlayStation game, and that would be a really nice layout. Obviously, you know, like something like Lalamon, this one wouldn't fit, but there is enough to make like a 9-page spread or even a double page. I'm pretty sure of all the references to the first Digimon World game. What do we got advertised here? Probably like the second arc of Digimon 2020. Good, here we go. Another Koki, a little Piximon, quite cute. Another Yamaretsu. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Yamuretsu, that's how I would say it. Here you can even see more of this like this 90s style. The highlight, like the contrast, is a totally different color to the purple. It's like a light bluey green. You know, using other colors than like black or gray as shadows is very, you know, I hate to say it, Lisa Frank, but this one is super cute too. Even, you know, they've got, you know, these not so friendly Digimon, and they make them look pretty cute, and a nice little storytelling scene. Another artist I really like, Kazumasa Yasukuni. Tons of color. This Meramon is pretty awesome. They also do a lot of illustrations for the Pokemon card game, so you can see their work there as well. Oh, okay, and then there's another Yamaretsu. Kazumasa Yasukuni. And that's another Skull Meramon. With the abs and the pecs and the veiny biceps, and we'll leave it at that one. Where did the other Skull Meramon go? They maybe should just live together. Somewhere in this pile. There we go. So I don't know which Skull Meramon does it better. I think, I don't know. We've got Digimon Ghost Game advert. Digimon Ghost Game advert. Cool. I love my option cards. If you've ever seen one of my opening videos, I'm always very excited to see the illustrations. They're much better than like the Tamer cards. Not Tamer. Yeah, better than Tamer cards in Digimon, but also better than the trainer cards in Pokemon. So this is just by Banira, but it's like an Armor Evolution, and they did a reprint of this Armor Evolution card with Hawkmon and Armadillomon too that I would like. So that's quite cute. There's a Koki Growlmon X antibody, and I believe there's also a Koki, not in this pile, Koki Greymon X or Geogreymon or Greymon X antibody, something from also from BT9. So here's what I was saying before. There we go. Like a bunch of marine Digimon that can all, I think, go together in a nice binder page, even though they're not all from the same set. BT9, BT9, BT8. You can put this Crabmon there. Really nice. Level 3, level 4, level 5, and there's the Crabmon and the Syakomon from here. Wouldn't that look good? And I believe there's the level 6 Regalekusmon. Not sure how to say that one's name. What are they advertising? I always like to see. The Vital Bracelet with Shine Greymon and Mirage Gaomon. That would have been cool, but now they're, a few months away from launching the Digimon Up, which probably should have been, like a Tamagotchi style app for the phone for Digimon. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't done that sooner, like years ago. Digimon Seekers. Good, here's just another great option card. Pikeru, one of my faves. Kazumasa Yasukuni is a very cool, I think his name in English is Dagomon. Very evil, great colors. Great colors. Another Koki, so BT6, oh, I don't remember what the set name is, but it is a little Beluchimon. I like the Tapirmon in the back, though. He's one of my favorite rookies. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Koki hasn't done a Tapirmon yet. A Tapirmon on its own. But I think some of the cards have Tapirmon in the background. Waiting for the day. And then the nice Flame Dramon Shinsasaki. That's cool. It does look... I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought it may have been Kenji Watanabe, but it isn't. It's not. And that's also from BT8. BT8 is something like New Hero. I don't know all the set names. I know the set names, I just don't know what order they come in. Battle of Omni for sure, 5. And then there's like Beginning Observer and New Hero, probably 7 and 8 there. What do we got? More Digimon 2020 and the Vital Bracelet with Pulsemon. That's where they introduced him. So here it's at level 6 Regalekusmon, I'm pretty sure. They just, had to make some sort of deep savers level 6 to go with all the other. Something for all these guys to end up into. That'd be a nice little blue page. There's a couple other blue cards that would go really well. Some Koki green cards, yes. Mushroomon with a little Tokomon there, biting him. Hilarious. I love that. You got red Vegemon with regular Vegemon and Weedmon in the back. And here, Sunflowmon. So maybe put her with just next to the Lalamon. There. And they go together. Fantastic. Flying through. Not too many little packs left. What's that? 3, 4, 5, 6. A couple of them are a little bit thinner. I'm not sure what... Oh, what is this advertising? Oh, this is an old one, I think. Yeah, this BT New Evolution. That's like the first release. There's like some starter deck sleeves. And then the app there. Same one. Here's the Garurumon X antibody. Koki. Okay, here's another blue. So there's a Divermon. A Koki Divermon. Might as well go with all the other blue cards. Can't believe this level 6 is a common. Ugh. Well, I guess we don't really know. I don't know. That loincloth is doing like a lot of work keeping Anyway, I just noticed that and I was like, oh my gosh, there's really not much holding everything back. I always find Divermon being a level 5 so odd. I find that so odd. Maybe I'll leave these blue ones out for a minute. We got Leomon X Antibody. Again, look at those freaking arms. I really love this, like, very, I don't know, you would say Leonine as an adjective, Leonine look. Looks really great. That's a fantastic card. And, oh, and I got this guy. Pikachu, love. But also, I love Balukomon. Balukomon. Kind of really got into him when he appeared in Digimon Liberator. And then they gave him lots of nice cards. And I like that he always has this Penguinmon with him, too. But I also love Hexablaumon. And would love to just get, like, a page of Barukomon, Hexablaumon, all the little in-between guys. It would look very nice. A lot of nice alt arts as well for them. Digimon Ghost Game ad. And same thing. So here we got Mammothmon. Koki, BT6. I was, beginning, I said, I'm going to try and keep all the booster sets together, but I think it makes a little bit more sense to keep them by artist. I don't know. Here we go, Tuskmon. I really like this Digimon. I liked him all the way from Digimon World 2. I always wanted to get him. I think it's just a very cool design. So BT7, Koki, and, love dinosaurs. Had to get the Brachiomon. What's this, level 4 and level 5? You could Digivolve into him. This one's very nice as well. Koki with all the little guys around him. Even is that Botamon and Punimon right there too. And eggs. Oh my god, he's gonna crush this one. That's not good. Okay, well, I'm sure he'll be safe. Here's another blue Koki Shellmon that can go on that page. On this, imaginary blue page that will happen at some point. Digimon loves Gomamon. Someone on the team loves Gomamon. He's in the back of like he's in the background of a billion cards by so many different artists. They just like love Gomamon. And I have to say he's like one of my least favorite of the original partners. I don't like that he has that little mohawk. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know what he would look like without it. Probably bad. Digimon Secrets ad. Kotemon. I think I know what else is in this pack. Oh, well, I'll have to set him aside. I love Digimon World 3. I love Kotemon. I wish he was in a billion more things. I love the three of them together. I always wish that they came as a starter pack together in Digimon World 3 instead of spread out, that you could only get one new Digimon in each pack, and then paired with like Guilmon and Agumon or Patamon or whatever. But I really love Kotemon. I love Monmon and Bearmon. Digimon World 3 Bearmon. I haven't played Time Stranger, but I've seen the cards and I've seen some clips, and they make him very sad now, but I don't know. I think they should be happy. This looks very Digimon World 3, the background. Or maybe I'm just like talking crap, but I like it. I love this guy. He's one of my favorites. Here's Koki Meramon, and you can see Vedamon in the back. And I believe this is Digimon World 1 reference. Here is another, it's a Digimon World 1 reference, but it's also a blue Koki card. So I would probably stick it with the rest of the blue ones. And then I really like this Mechanorimon. This art is really cool. It looks like Kisuke in my mind, but it's not. We'll see. He can always get moved to a Digimon World 1 page if I run out of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I run out of like space on my blue Koki page. Almost done. 3 more packs. I'm not even opening them. These are just things I ordered. A lot of great cards for like 2 cents, 5 cents. Crazy. There we go. So here's the little Monmon that goes with Kotemon. They're in the back of each other's page. BT11. I wish I remember what it was. And I think there must be, I'm sure I ordered Bearmon. Maybe not. I'll put them together though. This one, cute Koki Mikemon. Nice little Gatomon variant. Super cute. You know, I think we gotta give Gatomon a rest. Let's bring her into a show. I think this is a Vmon Armor Evolution. Yasyamon. I just got it because it's by Koki and it would look good next to anything. And there is the Gaomon that goes, yes, with the Galgamon that I previously got. So they're by different illustrators, but I do like both. Love Pikeru, and Porose is very nice too. He's so cool. Oh, I don't know. Lucario can just go eat it. This guy's 1,000 times better. 2 little sleeves left. What is there? I don't know, rules or something? And more rules or something. Okay, so there's the Bearmon. I'm so upset that in the Bearmon here with the BT11, you know, they gave him the rest of his starter pack team. But in these two, they show off just like the new Digimon from Digimon World 3. They get to be together here, and they get to be together here. Then how come we have to get stuck with Agu? I like Agumon, and I love Guilmon, but this card would have been much nicer if it was the 3 of them, kind of all posing in the frame, cutely together. Kumamon, Bearmon. Penguinmon, Digimon World 1 reference with the curling. I do love him. The purple is great. Love purple. Centaurumon, Digimon World 1 reference there. Another Digimon World 1 reference here. I like the Devimon in the back. This is what, like the secret shop, I think. This is Kogamon. Lots going on in this page. Very nice. That's super cool. And the last one. I don't think I got anything like, you know, I didn't purchase anything special. I do have an order coming from Makari that has lots of parallel art cards I like. Koki. Quetzalmon. This is another Armor Evolution. I don't remember of who, though. Koki does really good Serpentine, coily Digimon. This looks fantastic. That looks so awesome. It should be on the front of like a fantasy novel. Tanimon here. Digimon World 1 reference. And finally, Tsunomon, also Digimon World 1 reference. So you can see the references cover tons of different, that's the last of the cards I ordered. Tons of different sets. So you got BT11 there. I'll just hit my camera. Another BT11. Another BT11. Another BT11. Ooh, they've really done tons with the BT11. There's BT5. I'm not sure about this one, if this is a reference or not, just because the Tokomon's back there. Kind of makes me think. I'd have to look it up. That's BT10. Here's BT5. And I think that was it. BT11 had a lot of these, like Digimon World 1 reference cards, and probably also from other artists too, but you know, is there 9 in here for one page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, okay, well then maybe the Sealamon here would have to be number 9. Anyway, I'll put these all in sleeves and binders eventually and maybe show it off, but what is the best one? What's the best one? I want to have like a little thumbnail. A lot of, very Koki heavy, but I do like my Yamaretsu. Maybe like this. It's very nice. Very cute. Okay, hope you're all staying cool. Have a great day.